Hey guys, how's it going? Chris Griffin here with the Sauce Boss. I was going to show you another recipe, not hot sauce related, but I came across a bunch of super ripe bananas that were on clearance at the local grocery store. So I was going to show you guys my recipe for banana bread. So this is normally this is a double batch from what the recipe I usually use, because I had 6, so I wanted to use it all. So we have 1 cup of vegetable oil, 2 cups of sugar, 4 cups of eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, half teaspoon of salt. We have 6 ripe bananas. And the first thing that we're going to do, I've weighed everything out just to make it a little quicker, is we're going to cream the sugar, oil, and eggs together. So I got my KitchenAid here. Got my little funnel flour guard. So we're gonna do the sugar first. Do the oil, and then we're gonna do the eggs. With the eggs too, I like to crack them not directly into the flour or into the mixing bowl. Just that way you can make sure you don't have any bits of shell in there. So we're gonna put those guys in. You're gonna mix it on high for about 2 minutes or until the mixture is creamy. Then we'll add our vanilla and our bananas. This is also great because it's a quick bread, so there's no yeast, there's no rising, there's no proofing, there's no rolling. You're just gonna mix it, put it into your pans, bake it, and go. So, and we will be back in a minute once we do that, because this mixer gets pretty loud. All right, so we've creamed our sugar and our sugar, oil, and the eggs. So you kind of want it to look like that. Now we're going to dump in the vanilla, and then also put in our bananas. So there, that. We're just going to mix these until it's a nice little mash. It's all mixed together. At this point too, I'm going to put my little flour guard on. And this is mostly really nice for when we're going to add everything. So yeah, pick it up real quick. Get the bananas kind of broken up. We'll add our baking powder. We'll add our salt. This will scrape down. This is what's really nice about this little device is it's twofold. One, it allows you to add stuff to your, oh, that's not perfect. It allows you to add stuff to the bowl without having to and it also helps get your bowl, keeps any dry stuff. Also, when you're doing flour, don't kick it to a high speed right off the bat, otherwise you're just going to get just a huge, just gonna blow up everywhere on you. So yeah, we're just gonna give it and I'll show you in a second. So even though these guys do have the non-stick coating, I still like to do this old school trick. So I'll spray them down with pan spray. If you don't have pan spray, a pastry brush or just some simple towel dipped in some oil, and then take a little flour and dump it in there, and then what you're gonna do is just go around, and basically what all this is doing is basically the oil's causing the flour to be able to stick all over the pan, and this way when you bake, the bread, well, the flour on the pan will peel, will cause it to come off of the pans, and the flour adheres to your bread, and then it just makes it that much easier to make sure that you don't have, oops, doesn't stick, and you don't have to try and knock the pans out and the bread sticks to. So there, we got our pans set up. Pop this guy off. There. So this is a great recipe to do if you have leftover bananas, or buy a little extra, let those guys sit out, get nice and ripe for you. Or a lot of times if you have that 1 or 2 extra bananas, they're a little too ripe for you, and those guys, I'll peel them, put them in a container or a Ziploc bag, and then when I get up to 3 or 6, then I will pop them out and make a batch of this. And then I like to go through, see there's our dough, I like to go through and just make sure there's no kind of flour spots. So what we'll do is kind of go about half on each pan, just like that. Boom. And then these guys, 40 minutes in a 350 degree oven. And yeah, then, you know, if you want, take a big piece of butter, soften it, and then once it's done, just start slicing pieces off and just slathering it with warm butter. I like to give it nice taps to get it flat, and then we'll bake it, and then we'll come back when it's done. Alright guys, we have baked our banana bread. It's been in for 40 minutes. There we go. So it looks like it's a little pale. It looks like it's probably it might need. So You can have like a really fancy cake tester is one thing, or you can just have a toothpick also. And what you do, stick it right in the middle, the densest part. And so you can see there's a little, it doesn't come out clean. You want it to come out clean. So I'm gonna put this in for another 8 minutes. So it'll be total 48, and we'll see how it comes. But that's beautiful so far. So see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So I've actually had to go about 20 minutes longer, just because both of these guys were having a little bit. We weren't having the toothpicks. Actually, I can show you right here. Here's the 3. The center one was the last one, but they still have been coming out just a touch. A touch under. This front one, last time I checked, yeah, as you can see, that one's great. This other guy, the back one, it's been not as well. So push that down, and that one finally came out really, really good. So I've got just a little wire rack from my kitchen. So the reasons also, and as you want to see how it kind of has that, that's the one reason I really like to do the flour the grease and the flour on the pan, just because then they just pop out like that, and you have a beautiful loaf of banana bread. So yeah, we'll just let these guys cool down overnight. Slice them up, you know, warm them. Take them right now. If you had softened butter, a little sea salt, slice them, and you probably eat a whole loaf. That one thing I like to do with these is I do French toast with these instead of just regular bread. But yeah, you want to cool them down for that, and your just traditional egg, milk, a little cinnamon, nutmeg if you want in there. So these are also, if you wanted to do these as in muffin tins, you could do banana muffins. But yeah, also great idea if you guys have kids at home with all the schools shut it down. There's a little class project you guys could do on just making a great bread. Guarantee then one, if not both of the loaves of bread would be gone before you were done once they were out of the oven. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will keep trying to make more videos, especially right now on not necessarily hot sauce recipes and dishes, but just stuff that's quick and easy to do. I will have the recipe in the comments on the video. So have a wonderful evening.